Hey everybody, what's going on? This is SacredGuard and welcome back to Let's Play Monster Girl Quest Paradox. In the last episode, we ended up going to the Rostrum, saw how destroyed it was, had a quick rest, met up with Ilias again to see how she was doing, and we came down here to explore the next Tartarus Rift. Now before we begin, just want to let you guys know that I did some grinding off screen. Once again, now the place that I came from, that cavern to be able to get here to get to Rostrum, it is an incredibly good grinding spot for job experience. As you can see, I've already got Luca to being a sword master. I don't know what to get. I don't know what to make Alice next after being a noble, but she's now a high Yoma. Sonia's a paladin. Vanilla is a black marketeer and Nosferatu. I haven't done anything with Pappy yet. I'm just bringing her back in. Lime is now a master thief, so now I can be able to open up not just the blue chest, but the green chest as well. I'm not sure what's going to come after that. And she's also a carnivorous slime. Haven't done anything with Naruka just yet. And I brought Goblin because I feel she's being left behind. Now I like the little bandits. I like them a lot. They're actually pretty strong, but I need to try to give certain characters love and whatnot, cause I feel like they could actually be very useful in different departments later on, but that is left to be seen. So yeah, right now we are going to explore the rest of the Tartarus Rift and see if we can find out what the hell is going on. So, is anything? Let's see. Oh, okay. Hades Circlet. No. With more magic. That would be better for Rami. Okay. Okay. Alright. See, I know like some of my friends who've seen this, they're gonna be like, oh, why are you grinding, man? It's gonna take the fun out of it. It's not really gonna take the fun out of it. Because if you guys remember correctly, I actually had an incredibly difficult time in the original Monster Girl Quest games because there was no way I could be able to grind. So the attitude that I have there, where like I get frustrated every time I get killed, it's kind of migrating over here. So the fact that I can be able to grind, for me, that's good. That's good. Like, I'm not gonna... Well, I'm probably not gonna be overpowered as fuck, but, you know. I don't want to start dying like crazy. Machina Scroll. Okay. Let's check up here. Alright. Stinger. I'm finding a lot of stuff that would actually be very useful for anybody who's using Machina, but I don't have anybody yet. I mean, I could, but heavy lance. Large lance mainly handled by jousters. Okay. I could have made Luca... Oh! Hello! Riot is your name. Hi. Oh my. My body is a machine. What? How long have I been like this? Shit! Oh! Well, damn. I wanted to try to get her on my team.
Magic!
Oh! What? Who? Huh? Huh? What? How? just send you to the castle. What? Alright, okay, I remember, I think I asked a few people how to be able, like, what exactly would determine how I could be able to get people on my team and whatnot, and I also looked a few things up. Bunny-chan is capable of being able to increase my chances of recruiting monsters by an extra 50%, and the wiki said that apoptosis-type monsters, like her, are incredibly difficult to be able to get on your team, even if you get, like, an affinity of 100. I just met that monster. I didn't have Bunny-chan in here, and I don't have the ticket of invitation. I just met that. The base affinity was at 25. I have no idea how I managed to be able to recruit her so quickly.
Magic!
But I guess I'm just lucky that way. Oh my. Ice stone. Having a merchant really is useful. You know, whoever told me that have a merchant and whatnot, thank you. Ocean anchor. Okay, I have 2 apoptosis in my group now. Can I go down here? No. Okay. So that means I would only need to get 1 more. But I need to keep going on with the story. I knew it. There's a door here too, just like the one in the Southern Rift. Hey, how about we leave this one closed? I've got a really bad feeling about this. Oh, really? Why? Is it your fault? No, I'm just kidding. This is why we came here. Here we go. It opened easily just from your touch. I guess you can open these after all. But you're just now believing this after the first time I did it? Well, whatever. Let's go. Let me prepare myself mentally. Okay, I'm ready. This creepy town again. Come on, let's get through this place fast. The town must have been taken in by the disturbance in space-time. But is it really Remina? What? Hello? Hey, I just saw someone over there in that building. Sure, we'll go there in a second. Let me save first. I just now believing it after you saw me do it for the first time. Luca, I have no idea how you fell in love with this woman in the first place. Oops. Wrong button. I have no idea how you fell for her in the first place. And still grass. Okay. Now, I wondered like how that would have gone, like, when Vanilla said, hang on, let me prepare myself. She says that, and they just sit there, like, they sit there for, like, 20 minutes, like... Okay, let's go. They sat there for a whole 20 minutes while she prepared herself mentally. Okay. Just in case, because I feel like a boss battle's coming. Hello? Let me snoop around your house for a bit first. The books on the desk are crammed full of formulas and data. The desk is covered in papers. The gems on the desk look long since degenerated. The wooden box is filled with scientific equipment. There are a pair of stuffed rabbits on the desk. There's a stuffed bear on the desk. Okay. Papers and scientific gadgets line the shelves. I wonder how she's feeling. Like I just walk in. It's like, hey, don't mind me. I'm just taking a look at your stuff for a minute. And I'm just walking around the entire time. And she can't say anything because I didn't talk to her yet. She's got to wait for me to continue the story. But she could just be sitting there looking like she doesn't want me. It's like, I don't want him touching my stuff. Various types of chemicals are neatly arranged on the top of the desk. Experimental apparatuses line the top of the desk. Okay, now I can talk to her. Whoa, who in the world? Hey! That's Promestine! Or Promestine! No, say Promestine. That's what I've been calling her the entire time. It's Promestine! Oh, that's what she looked like back when She first started serving Ilias. She looked so cute back then. She's pretty hot as an adult, you know, before she died. But damn. Oh, waifu material. Angel waifu material. Who in the world? That's our line. And what are you even doing here? I'm Promestine. I'm a librarian and a low-ranking angel. An angel? So it appears. That doesn't explain what a librarian is doing in a place like this, though. Before I explain that, can I ask you a question first? What year is it? It should be Johann's 1455, but here, who knows when it is? No, I simply wanted to know what era you came from. 1455 by the Johann's calendar is quite a ways into the future, though. The future? So that means you're someone from the past? How the hell did you end up here? You kind of remind me of a sand snake. Are you possibly a descendant of those giant monsters? Hey, I asked first. If you don't answer, I'm gonna start quaffing vials. Alice, no. What the hell does quaffing mean? What does that mean? Hold on, I wanna look this up. Like, does it mean throwing or drink? What? She's gonna start drinking vials. Alice, no! You don't know what's in there. For all we know, it's probably stuff that's really, really harmful to monsters. But of course she would end up saying something like that because she's Alice. She's the monster lord. She's a snake. She has the she can eat enough to feed an entire village. 3 villages. Please don't. I'm relying on these experiments to travel through space-time. Experiments? Are you saying that Ilias actually ordered her angels to conduct experiments? No, she did not. If you could see the other universe, you would not think that. No, I'm doing this on my own. I was testing the reaction between holy and dark matter and ended up here. Wow, conducting magical experiments without permission from Ilias. You're quite the delinquent angel. Wait, is it possible? Did your experiment cause the great disaster? No, not possible. My experiment was very limited in scope. It simply opened a small gate in space-time, and even that was an unexpected and accidental side effect. However, I've been running more experiments and taking measurements since I got here, and I've discovered the existence of a large-scale rent in space-time. I'm currently investigating the cause of the space-time rent. I imagine it has something to do with how I was flung here in the first place. It sounds like you've been experimenting for quite some time. How many days have you been here? Days? I've been here nearly 200 years! What? By the way, what kind of experiment got you guys here? I'd love to know what you were doing in as much detail as you can provide. We weren't experimenting or anything. This fake hero here can open doors through space-time. Can you stop calling me a fake hero? Well, I mean, okay. I don't have the hero in training class anymore. But I'm a hero at heart. We explain our circumstances to Promestine. No way! How could a human possibly cross parallel worlds? When humans manifest special powers like that, there are visible changes to the frontal lobe. Would you mind letting me dissect your brain, Mr. Luca? Fuck no! Nope! I love you, you're cute, but no. That would kill me. Okay, then let me clone you. Here, fill this beaker with... No! Why can't you just... Why would you need that specifically for a clone? Just take a piece of hair or some dead skin or, I don't know, a drop of blood, maybe. Actually, no, a piece of hair would be less harmful. Just take that and you can easily get a clone. You don't need that to frickin' clone me. As if we'd let you do that. Get out of here, you mad angel scientist. You're the ones who came to me. Well, would it be alright if I accompanied you? Yes, actually, that would be nice. Accompany us? You want to join our party? Yes, I would love to observe... have your help. You really mean that you want to use Luke as a guinea pig, right? Don't worry, there won't be any noticeable effects from losing a slice of your frontal lobe. I knew you still wanted to dissect him. Okay, yes. Well then, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintances. I may not be that special, but I'll try my hardest. I'll take Poppy out for the time being. Okay. Luca, don't let your guard down or she'll dissect you. She looks pure, but her heart is pitch black. Okay, what are you? Let me take a look at you. Oh, she's level 12. Level 12, level 7 Scholar, 3 Lowly Angel. Okay. Oops. Okay. Code of Bishop. Level 7 Nurse, level 4... level 4 Nurse, level 7 Scholar. Can always use medicine and magic science skills. Magic science skills deal plus 30% extra damage. Okay. Oops. Vanguard in the armies of heaven. Their holy power can be used for both attacking and healing. Skilled with swords and holy techniques, balanced stats, and excellent resistances. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Oops. Recovery booster. Okay. Doubles random encounter. Wait, when did I pick this up? I have no idea when I picked that up. Weird. Okay. Hmm. I'll give her this for the time being. Actually, wait, no. Here, put you in bondage, just like everybody else. Okay. Apoptosis investigation. They could be thought of as the immune system for this area of space itself. They appear to be composed of the living and inorganic matter collected here. In addition, the apoptosis share the same bodies. The ones that call themselves Luxuru remember the exact same human memories. It appears that they are duplicates, even down to their personalities. However, the actual mechanism that produces them remains unknown. I believe it is a process of the erosion of space itself, but I have no basis for this conclusion. It will take more time and equipment to confirm. I wrote this in case anyone else showed up after me, but it ended up just being a rough summary and general observations. Okay. The immune system, huh? Anything here? No. Corn! I find corn in a place like this. Okay. Found corn in a place like this. Crazy. I'll take it in from here. Earth Stone. Golden Abacus. That's right, I got a thing for vanilla. What do Abacus do? Gold cost 80%. Nah, I'll keep the knife. Let her just keep the knife. It's the same as the Southern Rift too. This place probably represents the boundary between one world and another. We've left the town without a doubt. It appears that you can even take others to and from isolated areas of space-time. Darkstone. I'm loving this story. Like, most RPG Maker games have, like, pretty bad stories and, like, very linear combat, but this, Mystery Nut, it manages to be able to combine, like, good combat with nice-looking abilities. Like, everybody's got their own unique abilities and whatnot, plus the story, given that it's Monster Girl Quest itself, is actually very good. Like this, it can really draw you in, to say the least. Last time, one of these exact magic circles took us to another world. Where's it gonna lead us this time? To the same destroyed future, or a completely different parallel world? I'm giddy with excitement to see what kind of world awaits us. Alright, away we go. So this place looks different after all. There's a lot more of nature still alive around here, don't you think? Unlike last time, I don't sense any danger present. We should still be on alert as we explore, though. Now I'm really excited. Is it alright if I collect some samples of the local plants and insects? I want to catch some fish, too. Y'all, girls, I'm sorry, but y'all gonna have to wait for that. Nothing over here, nothing over there. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot more nature here. What in the hell? This is where Rostrum was. Rostrum Village. This is where Rostrum Village is supposed to be, but it isn't destroyed. So that means we've gone back at least 20 years in the past. Oh hey, Marcellus! You must really like our village to come back a third time. Huh? But man, you seem different every time I see you. I think you've even shrunk a bit this time. You're mistaken. Marcellus is my father. Yeah. Eh? What are you talking about? Wait, you're really not Marcellus? He's not nearly old enough to have a kid your age, though. You do look very similar to him, no? Excuse me, but what year is it by the Johann's calendar? Well, that's a strange thing to ask. It's the year 1430. So, we've gone back 25 years into the past. 25 years in the past, then. The time when Luca's father was adventuring. When was my father, Marcellus, here in this village? The first time was about a month ago. He had 3 companions with him, and it seemed like he was a promising new hero. The second time was barely a week after that. He was alone then and seemed like a completely different person. He came back by himself a week later and seemed different. What was he like the second time? Like a seasoned veteran being haunted by demons. It was weird to see him change so much after only a week. I mean, what could have possibly happened in that short of a time? Well, he could have gone off to fight the Monster Lord and ended up killing her, only to find out that she actually wished for peace, and then her daughter ended up coming out, seeing the carnage that happened, and then she had a little hissy fit and blew everything up. He was a fresh adventurer with his companions and then completely different a week later. That's definitely a strange story. We should try asking the other villagers for more information. Holy crap. Okay. So, the last time we were in a future that could have come about if I didn't fight Granbaria last time. This time we're in the past. Like in the past of this actual universe, not a different timeline. Oh god, anything relating with time travel tends to confuse me a lot. Okay. Last time we went to an alternate universe. This time we're in the past. Okay. A lot of stuff is happening. Oh boy. This is Alfonso's field. After retiring from being a chef, he returned to his hometown here to relax and grow vegetables. His house is southeast of the inn. Drop by and I'm sure he'll throw together something simple for you. Now you're talking. Yes, you're speaking Alice's language, the language of food. Before I start talking to people... Is this it? Yeah. Hello? Oh, hi, Marcellus. Oh, you're not here. No, but you're the legendary Chef Alfonso? Some call me that, yes. Shall I whip something up since you're here? I'm so glad we came. Alright then, give me a few minutes. Okay? Here's a salad made with vegetables from my own garden. My apologies for serving you something so simple. Ate the salad. Whoa! Delicious. I may have retired, but I haven't lost my touch. I have but one regret, which is that I always worked alone and never took on an apprentice. Now there's no one to inherit this chef's license of mine. I think I'll just end up burying it at the base of the tree in front of my house before I die. The chef's license at the base of the tree. Maybe if we look in our world. Let me take a look around first. Strawberry stolen from the storehouse. Oh crap, busted. Here, take this and keep it a secret. Oh, thank you. Can I not get anything from over there? Okay. It's impossible to pass through the mountain cave since the entrance on this side was blocked by a landslide a month ago. Most of the goods here are traded by ship, so it won't cause much of an issue for us. It is a problem for travelers coming through Iliasburg, though. Wait, how did you guys get here? That's a secret. Dark stone. This is where we store the village's supplies. The excess stock is free to be sold to merchants and travelers. Okay. Black Valve, increased counter rate. Increased magic counter rate. Seal of seclusion. Become half as likely as to be targeted by foes. Increased critical hit rate. I have a bunch of fire stones, but I don't have that many other elemental stones, so... The party of 3 staying here today has horrible balance. Are you properly taking balance into consideration when forming your party? A common mistake is forming a party with all physical attacking types. You should really include 1 or 2 healers and someone with magical attacks. It's good to have someone like a thief or merchant as support, too. Anyway, choose whatever is best for your style of adventuring. I got merchant covered. That is something I should keep in mind. Let's see. Luke is all physical. Alice is mixed. Sonia's a healer, but she's mixed with physical attacks thanks to me making her a paladin. She's a merchant. She's a thief. That's right. I didn't take a look at promising skills either. Like magic. Holy light. Okay. Magic science. What's the reaction? Freezing reaction. Okay, she's got elemental stuff. Listen. Scalpel throw, first aid, emergency recovery. This Marcellus, he had such innocent eyes the first time he came to our village. The second time he looked more like a monster. I would love to help soothe whatever ails him. You can't do that. Marcellus is my father. Calm down, Luca. We're 25 years in the past. You haven't been born yet. Young Marcellus was still early in his adventuring days and wasn't your father yet. But he's still technically his father, regardless of what timeline you're in. Hero Marcellus, I was off duty the first time he came, so I missed him. I saw him from a distance the second time, though. He looked young, but carried himself like a seasoned veteran. I believe he dropped by the chief's house after asking the villagers about Tartarus. You should ask the chief himself if you want to know more. The chief's house is right across from me. Sit down here? Okay. Oop, crap! Hey, it's the hero Marcellus. Oh, you're not? Yeah, he's only been here twice, but I remember him clearly. The first time he looked totally fresh. He was a caring young hero with his companions in tow. He said they were traveling the world to help people in trouble. They stayed one night in our village and left full of energy. Man, a week later he came back by himself. It seemed like he had seen a lot of carnage. Outwardly he looked the same, but it was like he was a totally different person on the inside. People usually don't change that much in 10 years, let alone 1 week. I bet it had something to do with exploring Tartarus, but I was way too scared to ask him about it. He said he was going to explore Tartarus? What on earth for? It's not that important and I feel awkward for asking, but what was the female priestess that he was with like? Well, let's just say her clothes didn't leave much to the imagination. Well, that explains Sonia's taste in clothing, especially in her attack cut-ins. Oh man. Marcellus is back again. Hey, do you fashion a new look every time or what? Definitely never go near the Tartarus Rift. That's what the scary Marcellus who came the second time told me. Oh boy. Clothes didn't leave much to the imagination. Oh boy. God, what was her... I can't remember her mother's name, but... What did they say? She was a witch or something? No, she was a priest. Here, Marcellus, I met him once in Iliasburg. I thought he was a friendly, talkative young hero with a promising future. He didn't look like someone you'd expect to see in a fight, though. It's not that important, and I feel awkward for asking, but what was the female priestess he was with like? Oh, she looked like a total slut. What? Her parents would be ashamed if they knew what she was wearing in broad daylight. So would her daughter. Oh, man. Is everybody going to say something about this? It's rare for a hero to show up multiple times to this remote village. We aren't exactly famous for anything. The cave to the mountains was blocked by a landslide from a recent earthquake. It's supposed to be a few months before they can clear the blockage. The landslide happened a month ago, if I recall correctly. Actually, it was 3 days after Marcellus and his party left the village. Huh? Wait, how did he come here the second time we saw him then? I wonder... Alright, let's go talk to the chief. After I look around his house first. Look. Yamatai Saki. Okay. Okay. Things have been odd around here ever since that Tartarus rift appeared 5 years ago. There are regular tremors and earthquakes, and the crops grow with a vengeance. I'm happy about the crops, except that lots of odd vegetables are springing up among them. Their colors and shapes are off, as if two separate vegetables mixed together. I have a feeling that these are signs of bad things to come, and I know I'm not the only one in the village thinking the same thing. Abnormal crops, you say? I'll have to get a few samples before we leave. You're such a nerd, Promisine, really. Oh, is that you, Marcellus? You seem quite different once again. You're not him? You bear quite the resemblance, though. The villagers saw more of him than me since I missed the first time he visited. We did meet the second time, however. I'll never forget that day he came knocking at my door. We talked about Tartarus and the recent odd events. He was especially interested in the spate of earthquakes and the weird crops. I'm interested in them too. I'd love to acquire any data you have on the abnormal increase in seismic activity. There was another thing he mentioned too. He said something big might happen to the village within the next few years and that we should leave before then. Something big in the next few years? Wait, was he talking about whatever disaster ends up destroying this village? But how would Marcellus from this time period know about that? Could he really predict the village's destruction? Destruction? Please don't give me a heart attack. Recent events have scared all of us enough already. Oh, Marcellus has left... I can't talk. Marcellus left a letter with me. He wanted me to deliver it to an acquaintance of his if he ever showed up here. Someone who might come to this village? Whom in the world would he be leaving a letter for? A young man named Luca. What? That's ridiculous. Luca shouldn't even be born yet. How could Marcellus possibly know of you? And then he even left you a letter? Sir, I'm Luca. Could you please show me that letter? Well, I'll be. You're Luca? This letter is all yours then. Marcellus's letter. Unfolds the letter. To my son Luca. If you're reading this letter, it means that I haven't returned to Iliasville. My son Luca? But he isn't even my father yet. Most likely, Lucifina isn't with you anymore. If she were, she'd never allow you to leave on an adventure. Please forgive your parents for not being there for you at such a crucial stage of your life. No, this letter was definitely written by my father. So your actual father wrote it, not the Marcellus from this time? Our world's Marcellus came here then? Okay, can we continue with the letter reading, please? Stop interrupting. That certainly explains why he seemed to have changed after only a week. The second Marcellus was a different person altogether. The first Marcellus was the fresh adventurer from this world, and then a week later our Marcellus showed up. Okay, can we get back to the letter now? Seek Michaela's help, Luca. She lives in the hidden village of Enrica, deep inside the Lost Woods. Michaela should be able to help you if anyone can. I'm determined to drive out the darkness that's covering the entire world. Go to Michaela and protect your world. Know that I'm proud of you for making it this far. Your father, Marcellus. That's the end of the letter. Ooh, boy. Father. So if the Marcellus from our world wrote this letter, that must mean he can open space-time doors too. Why do humans have that power? What's he even trying to do? At any rate, it's been a month since he left that letter. It will probably be difficult to track him down now. I doubt he's even in this world anymore. Did he return to ours, or go to a different world entirely? Luca, do you know anything about this Michaela person? Marcellus wants us to meet with her, but... No, this is the first time I've heard her name. An old friend of my father's, maybe? We know where we're going next. Enrica, where this Michaela is supposed to be. We need to go through the Lost Woods to reach Enrica. The woods span the area west of Iliasville. To the hidden village of Enrica, then. The Lost Woods are full of powerful monsters, but nothing we can't handle. My whole life I was told never to go in there, and now we're stuck having to explore the place as part of our trip. So we're going back to your world now? I get to explore so many different worlds. I'm so excited. Chasing your father. Oh boy. Oh boy. Whew. Next, let me go back up here and see if I can get another thing, like it would be nice to have at least one of these on hand. Critical hit rate. Magic counter. That would actually be good for, like, Rami or something. So, I got that. And... do I really need this? Actually, hang on, let me... That's worth 1,000. Actually, no, this would be good to keep on hand, so I don't have to keep swapping party members out. Okay. First things first. Give it to you. Okay. We go to Rostrum first. Our Rostrum. I'm so glad I changed the music for this. This sounds much more menacing. Like, something to be actually sound sad. Just license. Alright. Oh, wait, is Illy still here? No, she's gone. Okay. A lot has happened. Oh my. So we managed to be able to find out where our Marcellus has been the entire time. He's been going around through Tartarus so far, and he came to Rostrum, left a letter for us, and now we have to get ready to go see Michaela. I'm pretty sure most of you who are watching this, if you already played the original trilogy, you guys know exactly who Michaela is, but for those of you who don't know, you're going to be in for a surprise. So, next time on Monster Girl Quest Paradox, we're going to head on over to Enrica and see if we can get Michaela to help us out. See you guys then.